competition, but if you go against me, you the opposition. But if you want to look like you could close the distance, I'm gonna give it.
My name's Jacob Thrall, the Gerber baby. I train at Midwest Combat Academy in Topeka, Kansas.
My name's Alejandro Gomez. I'm a bantamweight from Marathon MMA.
Fighting for the title again. Fought for it against Alan Olivas. Lost a unanimous decision last time, so just coming back, try to win it again.
I wrestled in college and then graduated in the quarantine. Wanted to learn how to fight, and then met Trey Ogden with Marathon, and then kind of ran with it, went through amateur, and then now I'm at pro.
It's awesome. I love being a main event fighter. Everybody's watching, all eyes on you, and then you throw the belt and involve the belt, and then it makes it even better.
I mean, it's a big step up from what I have been. I've been having a lot of problems keeping fights and keeping opponents into fights. So to be able to step up an opponent, step up to the main event and fight for an interim title is really cool.
I feel like I match up really well. I feel like I'm just a little bit better in every aspect, hands, grappling, strike, or submissions.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a fun fight. I think I'm going to have definitely speed and cardio on him. I think what he has over me is experience.
Just give him my last couple rounds, but he's going to get finished.
I get on his back and I rear naked choke him at some point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Cable Dahlmer Arena, are you ready for the main event? Let's bring out your fighters. First up, out of the blue corner, Jacob Thrall.
Here comes the Gerber baby, Jacob Thrall, coming in the blue corner. He is gonna fight for the FAC title for the second time in his career. He's fighting out of Topeka, Kansas, training out of Midwest Combat Academy. His keys are to start fast and be a veteran. 32 fights in his career. He's 8-6-1 as a professional. And I said they call him the Gerber baby, and this guy loves to scrap, Jeff. He missed weight by 4 pounds and eligible for the title tonight. But I'm wondering, Jeff, did this guy's name ever come up on your radar for a potential fight?
100%. Jacob Thrall called me out. There was a little bit of some good old MMA beef back in the day. I fight at the weight class 125. He wanted me to fight at 135 because I'd fought there before. Nevertheless, much respect for the guy. He comes to fight every time. And unfortunate weight miss. If he is the winner, he won't be the champ, but a win's a win. So he's looking to win tonight. He has a nasty guillotine. I think he's learned from his mistakes of jumping guillotine a little too much. Whenever you have that old faithful, and you've seen plenty of fighters that have a great submission, go back to that well. It's a very black and white move, meaning if you get it, great, fight's over, you win, hands raised, we can go to Pizza Hut afterwards. However, if you lose the sub, the guy's on top of you, and now your arms are juiced, now someone's on top of you, now you're getting punched. And he almost went to that well too many times. And I think he's learned from that. In his fight against Alan Olivas, he jumped guillotine about 15 times, no exaggeration. Against his fight with Stephen Graham, he jumped about 15 guillotines, lost both of those fights. So I think he's learned from that mistake, and I'm excited to see what he does here tonight.
No stranger to all types of combat. Jacob Thrall is in the cage.
And his opponent this evening, fighting out of the red corner, Alejandro Gomez.
And here comes the hometown guy, Alejandro Gomez. He's a prodigy of Trey Ogden. His keys tonight, pace and pressure. Avoid the guillotine that you were talking about, Jeff. He's been so dominant ever since he began his mixed martial arts journey. We had a fallout with the champion, Jose Hernandez, the current champion. And Gomez, who at times, as he said, has trouble finding opponents of similar experience, is taking that huge leap to fight a guy with triple the experience. But sometimes, Jeff, talent is just talent. What do you like about Gomez?
Man, Gomez is a stud through and through at 3-0. He finds himself here headlining an FAC show. That's very, very rare, but there's a reason for it. People pulling out of fights, and not to mention 10 fights, amateur and pro, all have come by way of finish. He's finished every single fight. He's never been to the scorecard, so the results speak for themselves. He's earned this big-time spot. But now he's fighting someone with the experience edge, someone that's had tough fights, that's beaten undefeated upcoming prospects that have been 11-1. So he's had teammates that fought Jacob Thrall like Stephen Graham. He knows what to be weary of. Like I said, Jacob Thrall's mistake in the past is, hey, instead of defending this takedown, I'm gonna jump Gilly. And Dustin Poirier had a saying, don't be silly, pull the Gilly. Sometimes it is silly to keep pulling for that guillotine because you will lose the fight because of it. We've seen it with Jacob Thrall twice now. So both these guys know what to look for, and it's a main event and new either way, or maybe not either way, sorry, it's an interim belt. Jacob Thrall missed weight, but someone's gonna win this fight, and I'm excited to see who.
This one is going to be crazy. It's our tail of the tape. It's brought to you by Milagro Tequila. Welcome to a brighter side of tequila with Milagro. You see the weight miss on the side of Jacob Thrall. Missed it by about 4 pounds, and both guys have a very even reach tonight. Let's kick it to Jason Nivens for our final fight of the night. Main event, Gomez and Thrall.
Tonight's main event will be 5-minute rounds and is brought to you by Milagro Tequila. Welcome to a brighter side of tequila with Milagro. Fighting out of the blue corner, Jacob Thrall. And fighting out of the red corner, Alejandro Gomez.
Jacob Thrall is
One
fired
more
up.
time. Let's make some noise.
And so is the announcer. Way to get the crowd going. Now we see two different approaches here. Jacob Thrall fired up. Alejandro Gomez, cool as a cucumber.
All right, gentlemen, 1
like
of 5 here. You ready?
It's opposite sides of the coin, too. You've seen Jacob Thrall be in a lot of 5-round wars, and on the side of Gomez, you've seen quick and dominant finishes, kind of like a former UFC champion, Isaac Bulgarian, who he reminds a lot of people of. We'll see how this one plays out for the title if you're Gomez.
Jacob Thrall coming out in the southpaw stance, which I don't think is his home stance.
He likes to show a bit of everything. Good right hand right up the middle from Gomez and a left over the top, showing that quickness here early. He's going to look to exploit maybe a speed advantage if Alejandro Gomez can utilize it. Jacob Thrall may just be inviting him in so he can get to some takedown offense.
Good on Gomez to use his head as a post to help fight those hands. It just keeps another form of balance. As two hands are on the hands of Jacob Thrall, he's able to use his head as a form of leverage.
Yeah, Jacob Thrall, we've seen the kind of relentless pressure and pace that he offers in each of these fights. He's in every single fight and very, very hard to finish.
Gomi was almost able to fully turn in there, elbowing in, and now we see him finally get out.
He's out. Good body shot.
Superman jab to a cross a la George St. Pierre.
Oh, big head kick just missed on the side of Gomez. And there's the catching of the kick again by Thrall.
And that Superman jab we haven't seen for a very long time. GSP made a career of it. He would go Superman jab to low kick, Superman jab to cross. And here we see Gomi having thrown that 3 times now in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, doing a good job of staying his feet here, not allowing Jacob Thrall to take him down and breaking off. But here's Thrall trying to get a hook in on the leg. Looks like he's got one.
Yeah, keeping his balance here is Gomi, fighting hands. They're all fishing hard for this takedown, but good defense from Gomi so far, splitting the hands.
Tried to go for a trip there. But this is what Thrall's just good at. He's good at just staying on you, kind of frustrating you, and before you know it, it's the 3rd round, and this guy has gone absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, we have to see how taxing it is, though, to keep going for these takedowns in a 5-round fight. And for someone who missed weight by not 1 pound, not 2 pounds, but 3 to 4, you got to think it might play a factor in the later rounds if it goes there.
Yeah, good spinning back fist attempt by Gomez. Didn't look like he fully committed to it, but it did land on Thrall there. Big right hand from Thrall. It looks like Thrall injured his hand a little bit.
Yeah,
He's wincing.
it looked like he broke his hand there.
And there's a good push kick by Gomez and a low kick.
Jacob Thrall's right hand may be compromised from the facial expression made there.
Yeah, you could see it on the face of Thrall, but now showing no emotion. He's back in it.
It looked like it landed on the forehead of Gomi, and that a lot of times does result in a fracture of the hand.
And just both of these guys are just monsters, Jeff. The competition level is super high in this main event. Big right hand by Gomez. Blocks the head kick of Thrall right there. Big left hand straight up the middle.
Nice. Good guard, Gum. You see everything, brother. And when he opens his stance next time, go corners.
Oh. And that's, it looked like maybe a low blow there. I think it was.
My time.
Jumping nut shot.
You got him, and he wasn't moving.
Yeah, Thrall was going in for the overhand right.
Yeah, and that was a jumping switch to the cup. Oh, here in the major pack replay, unfortunately, we have to watch that again. Switch kick to the groin.
Yeah, unleashing that right hand was Thrall. Just was met with the low blow. He's in a lot of pain over here by us, Jeff.
That's a cringe for sure. And a lot of momentum going into that.
And you do get 5 minutes, but you would hate to see, you know, a fight like this end like that because of the low blow.
Yeah, no, that'd be awful.
So we see Nick Behrens talking to our judges ringside here. Gonna give Thrall all the time that he needs to recover for that, as that fight was off to an electric pace. A lot of interesting things going on here, but as we sit right now, Jacob Thrall face down in a lot of pain still.
You need a doctor? Jake, you want a doctor?
Referee Nick Behrens asking Jacob Thrall if he'd like to see a doctor. Unfortunately, in a situation like this, there's not much the doctor can do.
How are we on
Jeff,
time?
have you been on the end of one of those, and what is it like?
So I'm about 30 fights deep, and I've actually never been kicked in the nuts.
Wow, I don't want to be the jinx.
Knock on wood. No pun intended. I've never been hit in the cup. I've accidentally may have or may have not hit someone in the cup in a fight, but never been on the wrong end. But I'll tell you what, never like this.
No, it was definitely a really hard low blow.
You had the momentum of Jacob Thrall's overhand right where he steps into it, and then you also had jumping switch kick momentum from Alejandro.
Can you get up, Jake? Are you done?
And yeah, Gomez acknowledged it almost
You done?
immediately of just apologizing to Jacob for that. The crowd getting a little antsy here, Jeff.
I would like to see, again, easier said than done because I didn't get hit in the cup, but try to sit up. I know, again, easier said than done. Put your back against the fence. That seems to help at times.
Yeah, we don't have an official clock of how much time, has been taken so far, but yeah, Jacob Thrall, as of right now, is just still in
It wasn't intentional. I mean, he wasn't trying to kick him in the nuts, but he won't be.
If we will see, this one return to action, Jeff. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree with you. Unfortunately, Josh, it looks like there's no improvement happening to Jacob Thrall right now. He seemed to have sat up for a second, but is back into this turtle position, and it just looks to be in unbearable pain.
Yeah, still wincing, and we got to take into account the hand injury as well, as if his hand and his lower extremities are both hurting right now. That's a tough spot. Either way, it's an illegal shot. We'll show it to you one more time for good measure. Jumping switch kick right there. You see Behrens' head was in the way a little bit. This is a better angle of it. Right there. Just sent Jacob Thrall to the corner where we are now. Now he's gonna sit up for the first time here.
Now this isn't an improvement. This is better than.
This is better than it was.
Yes. And like you mentioned earlier, fighter has up to 5 minutes. I'm not sure how much of that 5 minutes has been used already, though. I would like to think that a good amount has been used so far, and we're getting towards the end of it.
Yeah, he's still just in a lot of pain. He's going to go back to we're going to go back to the turtle here of Jacob Thrall.
just got told from the truck he's got about 30 seconds left before this fight is called off. And that's it. Nick Behrens waves off the fight.
Wow.
I would think that would be ruled unintentional. I don't think Gomi was purposely aiming for the cup. Just terrible way for this fight to end. You hate to see it. Two fighters get ready for a 5-round fight.
Yeah, it's
what was shaping up to be a very high-paced, action-packed fight, and then this is the result of it.
Yeah, we'll see if these two decide to run it back, but it is a first in FAC history. In 23 fight nights, we have not had a main event end in a low blow tonight. Unfortunately, we will wait to see what the official, score is of this fight or the outcome of it. But yeah, Jacob Thrall cannot continue after the low blow. The illegal shot of Alejandro Gomez landed, and that's how this one's going to end tonight.
Gosh, just a crappy way to end what could have been an amazing main event, and
it was shaping up to be one too. So I don't know. Would you like to see it rebooked?
Run it back. There's a card, Cinco de Mayo. I'd love to see this fight rebooked.
And Cinco de Mayo and FAC go together like.
Once again, that replay, yeah, just that's a hard kick to take. A lot of momentum behind it. A lot of times with cup shots, we see people puke afterwards from the trauma. Luckily, we haven't seen that from Jacob Thrall, and I hope everything's okay down there, and hopefully get this fight rebooked.
Yeah, if you're Alejandro Gomez, not the main event you're looking for, and if you're Jacob Thrall in the same foot, that is definitely not the outcome you expected.
Josh, another thing to put in consideration is it looked like there was some pain to that right hand, some trauma to that right hand, some damage onto that right hand. So who knows if this is a fight that can be rebooked. That's possible that there is a fracture in that hand, and
might need to recover. They're having trouble getting Thrall up to his feet, so we do hope that he's able to get to his feet. And then on the side of Gomez, he's getting consoled by his coach, Trey Ogden, probably just telling him, like, these things happen in this sport.
Yeah, and I'm not sure there's proper procedure here of what to do when you take a hard shot to the cup.
So we'll show you the fight of when it was in action, and it was a good one, Jeff. We saw it here.
Yeah, almost what could have been, what we could have seen in the later rounds of a 25-minute fight. There's that patented Superman jab that I'm now giving to Gomi now that GSP's not here. High kick barely glances off the top of the head of Jacob Thrall. Jacob Thrall having a hard time finding success with the grappling, was able to neutralize Gomi for a little bit and chew up some of the clock, but Gomi defended beautifully. And there we see that wince of the right hand of Jacob Thrall. And you got to think that wasn't gamesmanship. He was not faking that. I do think his right hand is hurt. I think he's had some hand issues in the past. Maybe has had broken hands in the past. And once you break a hand, it's easier to break again. And I think that's what we saw there. But hate to sound like a broken record, but unfortunate way to end this fight. And I hope we can see it again in the future.
Yep. They've got Jacob Thrall that they've successfully taken him to the back. So we'll throw it to our ring announcer, Jason Evans, for the official score.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not the ending we expected. Accidental low blow, no contest, no winner. But there is an after party at Twin Peaks, so get home safe. We'll see you in May. Thank you. Good night.
Action-packed night. Knockouts, TKOs, submissions, and even no contest.
Yeah, Tanya Evinger's nephew getting in on the action. We had Cambridge Wheeler getting back in the win column. Great fight between Zephan Wolf and Sonsting. Big knockout by Dante Boost tonight. Continues his hot streak. First pro fight of the night. Shamar Moore overwhelming Lucas DaCosta, but DaCosta ending that fight on a high note. We'll see both of these guys back. Zach Scroggin improving to 6-0 as a pro with 5 straight finishes on his resume. And then the main event, unfortunately, ends in a low blow, but For everyone, Jeff, thank you so much. Everyone in the truck, it's been FAC 23. We'll hope to see you back watching on Spectation Sports Cinco de Mayo for FAC 24. For everyone watching, have a good night.
Yeah.